What's going on, guys? Gibbs is back with some more replay analysis. We're doing Stefan here today. I don't know how to say his full name. Stefan Nishin, I guess, like Ignition. But we're just going to call him Stefan. So he is around a Challenger 3, Challenger Elite player, he says. And this is actually from the Mock-It tournament on April 2nd. So he went in with Irish. What's his name there? Irish Hayes. Or A's, 86, and then they just had a sub come in, Ryback, but they said they were all talking and communicating. So, this should be interesting. Look, we'll get to see some good 3v3 team play and all that, and we'll analyze all that. But first, just want to do the Patreon spiel for you guys. He got in on this from the replay analysis tier on my Patreon, patreon.com/Gibbs00. And yeah, if you want to get a replay analyzed, these guys should all be transferring off the $20 tier throughout the month. So just keep a lookout for an open spot. They'll probably open up soon. But yeah, let's get into the replay and let's have some fun. Alright, first thing I want to point out. This is actually my first game since Rocket Royale got added to the billboards. And oh my god, that looks beautiful. Look at it. It's so nice. So beautiful. I'm so proud of my boys over there at RLC getting their posters in-game. Rocket Royale is going to be awesome, guys. They've been working on the format for a while. I know most of it, like, they come to me once in a while with, like, suggestions and stuff, so I'll throw them out there here or there, but it's going to be pretty cool. So, after all that spiel, it's been a minute 40. We haven't even talked about Stefan yet. Let's get into it. We'll go straight into the replay. First, he's got a beret and a waffle. Looking good, looking good. So face off, he just waits here. Just fine. He's kind of waiting out the mess. He could probably move out there. He should move out, actually. He should move out a little bit quicker here. Of course, he misses the aerial here, which isn't great. But right here, he has a teammate behind him. Here, we'll go back even further. Right there, he sees his teammate head behind him. So we'll go to fly mute real quick. Pause this, and then like you can hear his engine like coming up behind him. So right back's going behind him. He should be moving out a little bit to see what type of play he can make on that ball. Instead, he waits it out for a while. Maybe he thought it was going to pop up, which is fine. So it pops. He goes to the aerial. One, he goes late. Like the other guy definitely has him beat. Two, he misses, obviously. So just got to work on those aerials. But it's going to happen. He should not be in net here. He should be moving up a little bit because they only had one guy that could make a really hard clear, and like it was going to be challenged by blue. Nice pass here by Irish. Let's back this up. So Irish just kind of like tips that along the wall and makes the goalie make a move where he leaves the net, which is a great play. Like you just want to do those taps against the wall, make the goalie come out and miss, and then you get a free goal for your teammate. All right, here he's waiting again. He should come out right here, actually. Like right when it's about to land, he should already be there. He does make up for it with boost, but he didn't have to use boost there. He could have attacked it a little sooner and been fine. Now this goal, he's kind of attacking at that point when you see your other teammate attack, like right here, right there. Like you see Ryback attacking, you should probably go a little bit more neutral and start turning around here. It wouldn't have mattered in this case, but usually like you want one guy diving at it and the other two kind of waiting for the orange hit. Since this is a ball that orange is going to hit. Nice play by Zor there. He pops it up, and then that's really all about the goalie just being patient on defense and making that save. It's a tough save, though, because when they pop it up and then tap it again, it's very hard to read. So Irish just got baited out a little bit there. So that was a little bit problematic. Smart play here. Just go for the boost and circle around, waiting for past mid in case something happens. This is a good attack. Throws in the corner. Now it's just time to wait. No real reason to jump there, but you know, we all do it once in a while. Okay, he's got a teammate behind him, so he's in that, like, second neutral stage. Now he's going up here to attack this. He whiffs, but I like the idea. When the ball's going around the wall like that, like, you can make some really good clears off those walls, but you just got to make contact, that's all. Again, he's been a little too passive. He should be more midfield by then. Like, right there, I would have probably just did a front flip. Like right here, like I would have front flipped so I got to midfield a little quicker. Then he could have attacked this ball and beat, well, like he did wind up winning the 50-50, but he could have had like an even better 50-50 if he was more midfield. So I would just attack a little bit sooner. He's playing a little bit too passive. Good try with the wall hit, and then it seemed like it was just going to be botched, so he backflips back to the wall. He probably didn't mean to do that on purpose, but that actually looked really cool. So we'll take it. Here, he's kind of just attacking at nothing. Let's go back. Like, these last two hits. Like, this hit, you're not doing anything with that. This hit, you just whiff on. Like, you just got to make that contact. That's really all it is. Like, put that ball to the side when it's landing. Like, use the white outline. Like, right here, you can see the one extra tip. Right here, he has a chance to cut it left and then have the ball land on him and push it to that corner. Instead, he just doesn't turn in time, and then he tries to jump and side flip, but he's already going too fast, so he can't really do that. Here, he's, like, Zord definitely has that ball, so he should probably just wait in that corner and wait for him to pass it to him, but he doesn't. He's playing a little ball chase. Here's a good play, though. Just reset the play, go back to net. Is actually really smart. Now he's ready for the save. Very good save here. Solid that he keeps ball control during that save. That's really important. That's fine, going for that challenge. Again, Rare has the hit. So, like, he doesn't have to, but if you're the first man up, you're allowed to dive a little bit more, so it's not that big of a deal. So far, though, Blue really hasn't had any ball control. Pretty much all. Like, it's been a little bit of a mess. Been really no passing between each other, just kind of ping-pong back and forth. Nice hit here. Throws in the corner. Here, he should be setting up a pass or the shot. Neither really worked there. So if you want to set up a pass here, let's go back. Like right here, he has two options. He can either throw it back off the wall like with his front bumper or take the shot. Instead, he hits it with his wheel, so it goes a lot softer. Hits off this wall, but it's so soft that your teammate doesn't have a chance at a shot. Like if he hits that with his bumper, that ball goes out really far, and Ryback has a pretty decent shot on net. Instead, it's super soft, it's a tough angle, and now Zor's there to make a block. Zor wouldn't be there like if that was a front bumper hit. Or he could have took the shot, but he noticed that he didn't have the angle, I think, eventually. And that's why he tried to adjust, but didn't really work out there at all. Now you got two players out of the play. He's trying to go back as quick as possible. Same with Ryback. Not sure what this was. Let's go back here. So he backflips twice to gain speed. Then he just kind of breaks. I guess he wanted this boost. But this is just wasting a lot of time. He had momentum to get back, and that ball probably would have been his. Luckily for him, Irish is there. They both go for the weird wall hit. So when you're at the challenger, like, elite level, one, you shouldn't have two players going for the same hit. Two, like, if it's a really weird wall hit that goes out really far, just don't jump. Just drive down to the floor and then get ready for your next hit. Like, he could have hit that on a bounce shot because Zor wasn't there for the play. Instead, they both just kind of flail up on the wall, and then there's two players out of the play. Luckily, Ryback can get the clear, but definitely not a smart play there. All right, again here, let's go back. He tries to get the touch, kind of misses, and then the Irish also dives at it. When you have one player up there, like at that point, you probably don't want to dive with a second player when you can help it. Maybe he thought he had the dunk capability, but he didn't. So let's go back here. It's actually a really good play by Ryback. He could shoot, but there's a goalie, so it's a little tough. Instead, he does the dribble lob pass, which is really nice. And good play by Stefan, just waiting out to see what Ryback does, and then puts it home once Ryback fulfills his passing duty. So that was actually a really nice play by both. Because even if Ryback shoots that, he can be there for the juicy rebound. It's a good play. All right, this is his ball. He should. Okay. That was tough. It seemed like it was going to be his ball, and then the other two came up. Like, I actually thought it would be his ball too. But you got to just fly up to those a little bit quicker, and at least put some, make the other team nervous on that hit, basically. Like, if he flies up straight up, he can probably block that because they didn't hit it that high over his head. So sometimes you just got to jump up and challenge those. All right, he's trying to throw it off the wall for a pass. So when you have a goalie here, it's tough because there's a guy blocking the corner, and they have a goalie. So he's not really going to do much here. What you want to do is, let's go slow-mo here. So ball rolls out. Zor is coming for it. Here, you should probably just roll this up the wall, like around Zor to his right. And then at least make their guys go up the wall and make a good clear. This is too much of an angle for Irish, who was going for the center hit, not for the hit kind of on his own side. and it's way too close to the goalie. So this actually baits in your teammates a lot of the times, and I see this happen a ton. Like, even some of my passes, I baited my teammates, and then the goalie gets a really hard clear like that, and that's not what you want to do at all. Like, you never want to cross it right in front of net when there's a goalie. You want to make the ball pop out towards midfield as much as you can, so then your teammate has the shot while the goalie can't get out to challenge the angle. He kind of just has to sit put or just sit in net. And if he does come for the challenge, he has to guess because you have a lot more angles to work with. So instead, this turns into basically a one-on-one. There's no other player here yet, but they do get back in time. It looks like to make the save. Let's see. There we go. Ryback. Poor save here by Ryback. Obviously, that you either want to hit high and out or you want to clear it around the corner. Nice play by Blob, like keeping that in off the wall. And again, he just flies a little bit late. Like, right there, like, if you want to fly, you fly now. Blah doesn't have that. And you just got to go up knowing that the ball is going to go up. You have to do a little bit of ball prediction when you're on defense from time to time. Excuse me. Luckily, they whiff hard here. Like, right after this play. Was a really good pass, and Ferrer just missed. And then Blah was there, too. They kind of just overcommitted. And that's a nice, easy just put back. So far, though, I haven't seen a ton of passing. Like, Ryback had one really nice pass on blue side, but besides that, they're not really using teamwork to get clears or teamwork to go balls. Like, they're not hitting the ball into the direction of their teammates, which is what most teams do. Like, most teams are not hitting the ball towards teammates. They just want to make progress down the field, and that doesn't really work in tournament level games because you go into a ping pong contest and, like, you might not win it, and as soon as they make one pass to a teammate, then they win it. So, you kind of want to hit the ball towards your teammates whenever you can. This is just, you know, a bad play. Simple as that. Like, he goes to net. Maybe he's a little too close to that inside post. It's hard to tell on the play itself. He could have spun and then been a little bit more in the middle, like, of the net. Instead, he spins halfway instead of facing outwards. Because if he faces outwards here, like, right in the center of the net, he has time to turn right. Zor doesn't have an angle on the shot, like it's going to be a pass. And then he'll have plenty of time to get to that inside post if he has to. Plus, he has a better angle when this ball does pop out and goes to the outside corner for a pass. Like, it's a really nice pass. And it's a tough play here. But right here, again, he's got to jump. Like, he should have jumped. Like, this is at 10%, so probably like a full second before he does. He tries to get momentum towards the ball. Tries to boost. Probably flip. Oh, he flips sideways when he's, like, vertical, and then, like, you're kind of screwed. Because you don't really go that far when that happens. Maybe try and get the front flip, but, like, I don't even think that would have helped. Ryback tried to come back and make a miracle save. It just didn't work. That was a tough play, though. That was a really nice pass. It's just maybe go sit in front of your net so then you can block those passes, those opportunities. And Again, I haven't talked too much teamwork with Irish A's here because it just seems like it's been non-existent. There really isn't any balls hitting to each other. Right here is a really bad play by Irish. Let's go back. So we get the clear here. That's fine. Ryback tries to clear back. Really poor touch by Ryback. You want those in the air. Nice pass there. See, that's a good pass. So let's go into fly move real quick. All right, let's go. Let's go back. So right here, this pass is really good. Like, Ferrer doesn't really go for the clear. Kind of just tries to throw it towards Blah. Then Blah makes the tip to a pass to Zor, and this sets up the play. Now, Irish Hayes should not have come out here. Let's go back. Ryback there with the touch for the pass. Now, Irish is in net, and Stefan is trying to make a block, which is fine. But Irish should just sit in net at this point because he's the last man back, unless he really wants to challenge. But he's got to beat him there, and if he doesn't beat him there, it's free. So right there, Zor definitely has that ball. Irish hasn't even jumped yet. Like, at this point, like, if you commit like this, you have to jump early and just dive at it and hope for the best. Hope you get a nice block. He hasn't even jumped yet. You can't really block it if you don't jump in time. So he probably wasn't going to block it anyway because Zor definitely had that ball. So it was a bad read there. And then Zor gets an easy pass. Oh, Blah misses, though. So works out for him. But that whole play with that pass to start put Blue in a really bad situation. And they kind of have just been kind of caught here since then. Nice clear there by Irish Hayes. And let's go back to Stefan. And we get a goal. We don't have play review, though. Come on, play review. All right, let's go. I lost my replay thing. Here we go. Okay, we're good. Let's go back to the goal. We'll see it from Stefan's point of view. It wasn't much. Like, Irish just kind of threw it to the side. He just had to attack and score. Not much to be seen there. Just good counter attack. All right, let's continue. Got the face-off. Irish is cheating. It's a good play. I like it. I like when people cheat on face-offs. It's like you don't really need the boost in those situations. You have enough. A little bit of bad aerial. Like, this whole time, anytime I've seen Stefan go up for an aerial, it's been super, super awkward. So the best thing I would say is work on that in aerial training and, like, even fly for dumb balls in ranked, you know? Like, or, like, unranked I would probably do. And just attack everything and fly to everything just to get some more practice under your belt. Alright, so here, they get the goal. Let's go back to the play. So Farrar gets the clear. Stefan thinks about leaving, and then he comes back. At that point, just leave. Like, you don't have that next hit. Like, if he was driving back to the net, maybe he makes that save. But, like, don't just jump for the hell of it. Like, this is a jump for the hell of it when you're not even close to the ball. You're, like, a quarter of the field away. And it turns into a pass from Farrar to Blah. Blah misses a little bit. Let's go to Irish Hayes, actually, for this last play. So the ball's up. Irish is wait. So this is weird here. Let's go back. So right here, I would be like, all right, if Irish jumped, understandable. He's going for the block. He doesn't realize that Blah's got a chance at the ball. Instead, he waits until Blah is, like, probably going to hit it, and then jumps, which is a lot harder. Maybe he's just going for the block. He jumps a little high for the block, because generally those are going to go low. So he jumps a little high, and they both just kind of whiff. And it just doesn't really work out here. Like, at this point, I would just attack towards the ball. It seemed like his aerial was a little bit off, too. He went a little too high, and that cost him. So it seems between the two players, Irish and Stefan, the aerial game is not very strong at all, which is fine. But I would just start working on that aerial game, and you'll get a lot better at it. Like, go into unranked, like, have a few beers with your friend, be like, yo, let's just go in unranked, and let's just aerial everything. Let's just have fun. Who cares if we miss a bunch? And just go to town. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at least that's really good practice to just get aerials. And, like, aerial training helps, but it doesn't help that much, because it's always the same really high shot. So, like, I would literally just go in unranked, you know, crack open a few beers, and be like, yo, let's just go crazy, have some fun, do some weird hits, see what happens. Don't care if you win or lose, just aerial everything. And it'll probably really help you get better at your aerials, especially if you're drunk. Because then when you're sober, you're like, wow, look, this is so much easier. This is so easy. So that's probably what I would do. That's your best bet for the aerial training. Then again, don't jump for the weird plays where you're like a quarter of the field away from the ball. It's just pointless. Like, it's not going to help you. You're much better off driving back to the net. Yeah, you might not be useful at the back of the net, but you might be in a few instances. So I would just do that, because in case your teammate gets a bad clear or something, you're there for the support, and you can get a better clear. So I'll definitely work on that. Those dives were pretty bad from what I've seen. And, like, I'm notorious for dives, too. So, like, I dive all the time at balls. But especially when your teammates are not amazing, you have to play a more supportive style with your teammates on defense and offense to, like, help them out. And that'll definitely go a long way to getting you guys better. Of course, then just mechanics. But mechanics are, like, they come as you play more. It's pretty simple. Well, not simple, obviously. It's really hard to do, but like, if you play a ton, you'll get there. But that'll do it, guys, for this replay. Again, guys, go to Patreon. If you haven't checked it out yet, I would really appreciate it. And, yeah. Tell me what you like and don't like in the replays. That some people want better editing. I will probably get there at some point. Right now, I just don't have the time. At some point, I'll probably do better editing for replays. I'm just not a great video editor, so, you know, it'll come in time. Small improvements. That's what I'm all about. But thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Later.